What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. So I was just in Kenya for a conference, and guess what? I was pleasantly surprised about how well things are working in Kenya. I started asking myself, am I still in Africa? Because electricity was so stable. Power did not cease the whole time I was in Kenya, and I didn't hear even one generator. I was looking for it like on purpose so I could take picture. I did not hear one generator. Water was running both hot and cold. The roads are good except where there is construction. As a matter of fact, I went, after seeing the beautiful places in Nairobi, I also went to Limuru, but I decided to go to the slums, including Eastleigh. Yes, I went there for church service, and guess what? They told me their electricity is also stable. I was really impressed though. And I began to question, how Nigeria likes to be called a giant of Africa, and I'm like, we have not even taken care of the basic things, Meanwhile, our president is President Goodluck Jonathan, he's on leave. Yes. It's so funny because the other day I was telling my friend, I said, Mr. President is on leave. He said, hey, which kind of leave be that? As far as I'm concerned, Jonathan has always been on leave now. What has he done? I said, you are a disgrace to Nigeria. You call yourself a Nigerian. You have no respect for Mr. President. Me, I don't mind people like that too, who have no respect for Mr. President. But for those of you who are seriously wondering what Nigerian president has achieved this year, yes, let me refresh your memory. I have a long list of, what he has done this year, and I'm going to read some of it for you, The guy has really tried. Yes, number one, January 1st, he removed subsidy and put the whole of Nigeria into chaos. Lord have mercy. People died in the protest. Anyway, everybody protested till Mr. President did not change his mind. That is one of his hard works, and with the help of Ngozi Nwela, now Nemesis has caught up with her. She's just trying to get back to World Bank, and World Bank doesn't want her. And number two, yes, he set up a 12-man committee to look into how they can reduce the salaries of civil servants. They are trying to cut costs. So they want to reduce the salary of civil servants. Can you imagine? This guy has been working so hard. Also, because of his hard work, senators were able to buy the latest Toyota Land Cruiser Jeeps. I think they spent up to like 1.2 billion naira total. Yes, the cut salary of civil servants. You remember that Nigerian senators are the highest paid in the world, right? But they got to buy the brand new car. Yes, he bought 3 planes in one order. You're talking about the fact that the guy is not working. I said, what other hard work do you want? The guy has tried though. He even imposed his candidate, the one from his home state. He imposed him as the governor of Bayelsa State. Apart from that, he put a 60-year-old man as the youth leader, of his party. What else? I think he got another bomb detector for Aso Rock or something like that, and I think he must have changed the furniture in Aso Rock too, with the whole budget thing and everything. So I believe that even with that, you agree with me now that Mr. President has been working very hard and he deserves a break. I'm just keeping it real. I'm sure you remember George Bush, former US president. You remember when he visited China and gave a speech and he was trying to exit? Well, this time around, it's the Prime Minister of Zimbabwe that's in the news for, not knowing much about diplomatic etiquette. Take a look.
Morgan Tsvangirai treated to red carpet welcomes the world over. And he could be doing the same for many more years to come. But it seems there's still some diplomatic etiquettes that Tsvangirai needs to refine. Judging by a few blunders during his 2-week visit to Europe and the US. Firstly, to always allow his host to lead the way. Secondly, by now he should know the colors of his country flag and not end up at the wrong podium. And lastly, a firm handshake is acceptable. But let go if the head of state is hinting that you're squeezing just a little too hard.
The King of Swaziland, he's celebrating his birthday. And guess what? He's demanding for cows from his subjects. You know, I hate that word subject. Seriously, the people have to bring cows for the president's birthday? He's turning 44, for heaven's sake. Already the government of Swaziland has set aside $662,000 to spend on this same birthday. I don't know why that's not enough to buy, you know, the cows that they need, but this king is demanding that the people bring cows for the celebration. You remember he has 13 wives. Yes, 13 wives. God help him. And each of these wives have their own palace. So you can imagine the number of cows that will be killed. By the way, this king of Swaziland was rated by Forbes magazine as among the 15 richest monarchs in the whole world because he has a personal fortune of more than $100 million. But the irony of the matter is his country, Swaziland, is still considered as one of the poorest countries in the world, and the people live on less than $2 a day. But guess what? He's still asking that these same people bring cows to be slaughtered for his birthday party. Yes, I have not been invited. No, yes. But, you know, you never know. Yeah, I can still get my invitation because, you know, it's April 19th. But whatever the case, I'll keep you up to date on whatever happens. I'm just keeping it real. You know that secondary school students in Nigeria are refusing the result of their matriculation exam, which is also known as JAMB, and also their senior secondary school exam. You know why? Out of 1.5 million people that wrote this exam, only 3 people scored above 300. Something ain't right, okay? So the students are saying that this does not reflect their hard work. See, I know that some of these students, maybe they are not working hard enough and some of them actually cheat in the exam. But honestly, this senior secondary school exam has become a stumbling block for so many students in Nigeria. Yes, I remember those days. JAMB, NECO. I did JAMB, I did NECO. But honestly, I believe that some of these students are very brilliant, but the system is not promoting their progress. The common thing now is for students to repeat these exams over and over for years before they can get admission to tertiary institution. And then when you get admitted, you hardly get to study what you want to study. In most cases, the school will be the one that would give you a course that they think that you should study. So you may apply to study medicine and they give you biology. You know, it's just not what you want to study. And then after spending at least 4 years studying what you did not intend on studying in the first place, and you know, I said 4 years because of, you know, the strike and everything. Yeah, it's usually more than 4 years. So after that 4 years of studying something that you did not intend on studying in the first place, you have no guarantee of getting a job. So the whole system is like messed up. For example, I met this Nigerian guy here in New York. He tried to get into university in Nigeria to study medicine for 3 good years. They kept denying him. Finally, he was able to come to the US. He got admitted to City College. And guess what? He performed excellently. He topped his whole class. By the time he graduated, he was the valedictorian. Take a look.
See, I experienced the frustration of waiting year after year after year to matriculate into college. But on the other hand, I also experienced the exhilaration of coming to the United States, the country of dreams, to start afresh and give things another try. And these situations have taught me much about perseverance.
See, Joshua Usani is just one of the many talented brains that Nigeria is losing to the Western world because the system back home is not giving them the chance to be all that they are meant to be. I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I want you guys to see a little bit of Kenya.
journey starts from Kisumu, Pacho. My destination, Mombasa, kwa Fatuma. Along the way, I'm shopping as I go. Napiga picha on my way as I go. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Najivunia, hey mama. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Najivunia, yelele mama. Somewhere I bus Nguru, made from sugar cane, grown in Mumias. Not forgetting the cook, all for Fatuma, who's sweeter than cook, waiting for me there. I arrive in Kitale, nipe mahindi choma, na uiweke chini, keep change my brother. Nikimsubiri mpenzi, aje kwangu vyema, safari itakuwa ndefu na najua na njaa, kamwandalia waru, and some washe, yani sweet potato, for my sweet potato. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Najivunia, hey mama. Najivunia kuwa Mkenya.
Alright, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.